All right. So let's continue here. Yeah, speak to Nave again.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Oh wait, yes, there are new side quests available.
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through the Sandino's ravine to get here, right? Is that Zoogle still out there? Big guy, looks like an insect with wings, has scythes for arms.
Right.
Yeah, he one-shotted us. Yeah, we saw it. Looked big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd really like to see it get its comeuppance once of these days. Especially since the people that deliver that comeuppance are gonna enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials they earn. Oh yeah? Yep. Zoogle materials are imbued with astral energy. So the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We could use them to make new weapons and stand up to the arena a little better, even with our astral art handicap. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. But something that's big, that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. If only there was a good way to beat it. We're not strong enough though. We're not strong enough. I hate to turn you down, but I think something like that would be too much to handle right now. I understand. I don't want you folks to do anything you don't feel comfortable with. Nah, fuck it. We're going to do it. Let's go.
I'm skeptical.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I don't see the harm in us checking it out. Do you hear what you're saying? We've got enough to worry about as it is without inviting even more danger. You're Red and Pearl's right. I know you're strong, but I think even this Zoogle might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down for us right away, but how should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it'll still be you guys eventually. Once you feel like you're up to the challenge, that is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you to help, of course.
Got it.
Sure, that sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. Yeah, I think we are not going to beat this thing right now. It's way above our skill level for now. But hopefully we can get back here later. With a bit more levels and maybe more party members and better equipment.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers.
All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah. They won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh?
Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there.
What with it being impenetrable, I forgot.
But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danin garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
We are all done checking out the Fagin ruins. Talk to Zephyr. Sounds like he and the other leaders figured out our plan of attack while you two were gone. I don't care how armed and dangerous the Renner are with all their weapons and arts. I'll beat them to a pulp with my bare hands if I have to. Renner, you really need to work on your brain too for once, not just your muscles. A lot of our people got hurt during the attack on that mine. I'm worried we're going to run out of our medical reserves. You're not only new here, you don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you got any questions, lay them out and I'll see what I can tell you. Okay, but we already talked about all of this. We already talked about all those topics. It doesn't look like there's any other... Yeah, any other side quest available here. So, yeah, maybe we're just heading off then. Give it a shot. Once you get out in the wastes up ahead, all you'll find are plenty of ruins and even more stray Zoogles looking for a bite to eat. Since there's no gate to block them, we have to keep people posted here to make sure that none of them get in and cause any trouble. Maybe, yeah, maybe I should get used to take a rest before I leave town. To fill up all my HP and CP, be prepared for whatever lies ahead. You're welcome to sleep here if you like. You'll have to fix your own food, but the beds are nice and soft. Sure. Don't work too hard out there. I don't have anything interesting to sell you all, but you're more than welcome to take a look and see what I've got. All. Yeah, that's all they have. Okay.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zoogles here too?
Sure. Brace.
Hey!
You should always assume there's Zoogles anywhere you go. They are one of the reasons I need you all. You all? We are a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. When I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. What? Why do I have to do all the... In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you too. Sounds fair?
Right.
Yeah, alright. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact morale and our ability to come together. So make sure to do it often, got it?
Just a minute.
Looks like the enemy spotted us. Time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. Boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. Once the boost gauge BG is full, press the corresponding directional button to execute. These moves can be followed up with more attacks afterward and also restore AG when used. Although the boost gauge builds up automatically over time, it can be filled up faster by landing attacks and counter edges on enemies as well. Okay. Iron Blade initiates a brute force swing attack that can down almost any enemy. Use it to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional attacks. Tutorial start.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Uh-oh.
You're on! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! I'm not
Come
done!
on! I'll show you
Rising
to...
Chion's boost attack. Wing clip. Fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of Chion's rifle. Effective on aerial enemies, it temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them.
Marines!
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
Here I come!
Primed and
It's
ready.
over.
Where are you going?
Holy fuck!
Here I go. Run!
Boost attacks. Teaming up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different enemy types, so don't be afraid to mix and match to maintain the upper hand in battle.
Ready. Mega Ray! Where are you going?
You're mine!
Oh,
Mega Ray!
No escape! Eat dirt! Here I come!
whoa!
Take this!
Here I go. I'm ready.
Swallow blade! It's on!
This one's mine.
Strike!
Take it.
Here I come!
I'm only getting started.
You picked the wrong fight!
Oops.
Strike!
Take it.
Swallow blade!
I'm ready. I never miss.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine!
Take it.
Mirage!
It's over.
Eat dirt!
Oops. Looks like you got the hang of it, but don't let it get to your head. Those were easy ones. I know, I know. So was it just for tutorial reasons, or
Energy than I expected.
does the boost gauge fill up very quickly? I guess it was simply for the
You can
tutorial.
hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Yeah. Potato! A vegetable whose underground stalks can be eaten. The sprouts it forms are toxic and must be removed before being consumed.
What's this thing?
Okay, let's get up here. Ooh. 500 gold, nice.
So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why did she care so much about her appearance?
Good question.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, sure. It's a neat thing to have.
There.
Good for you, you damn Renans. So... I guess I can just drop down anywhere from here. But... take the normal route. I want to fight these guys. I want to get the experience points. Oh. And the SP. Oh, oh. Oh. Ugh. God damn it, I missed it.
I never miss.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Here I
No, die.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
I'm
more
only getting
pummeling.
started. Cut them apart to your heart's content. Here's a healing art.
You're finished!
First aid.
You're mine! It's
Mega
over!
ray.
Slice! Here I come! Take this! You're finished!
There.
Mirage!
One more. Mega ray.
Whew.
Seems about right to me.
More potatoes. Taking all those potatoes. Can we get inside? Inside this building? Is there treasure? Doesn't look like it. More weed and bees. Not the bees. Uh-oh.
I'm only getting started.
That buzzing is driving me mad.
Here I come.
I'll take you all on. Take this.
Take it. You're
Here I
mine.
come. Swallow blade. Rising wyvern. It's
Here I
over.
go.
Mirage. This one's all mine. You picked the wrong fight.
Mega Ray.
No escape.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Where are you?
Let's go.
Take this.
Mega Ray.
It's over.
Let's pummel the shit out of this thing.
Mega Ray. I need to be stronger.
Nice level up. More mushrooms. Oh! Okay. Campsite over there. Nice. Let's fight these guys.
No
Here,
choice.
let me help.
Damn it.
First
I'm
aid.
not done.
Here I
Take
go.
this.
I'm only
Swallow
getting
blade.
started.
Rising wyvern.
Insects should stay on the ground. Mega Ray.
You got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Rising wyvern. All yours.
Take it. Have this. Mega Ray.
Thrust.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Uh-oh.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
It's over.
Sighted. This
Oh
one's
no.
mine. Where are you going?
It's on.
Sighted. I'm only getting started.
Swallow blade. Take
Here I
it.
go.
I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
What?
See.
He fucking killed her. My healer.
Here I come. Rising wyvern. You're mine. Take this. It's over. Take this.
I want to find out if he gets revived when the combat ends.
You're finished. You're mine. It's over.
Does she get revived?
Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
I guess not. Oh yes, she does with 1 HP. Ooh. Okay, so how do I apply first aid? Okay. Okay, so I can save on healing items. Another apple gel. Let's go.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Come and face me. Here I come.
Here I go. I'm only getting
No
started.
escape. Rising wyvern.
Uh-oh.
Here I go. I'm
Uh-oh.
only getting started.
Take this.
Here I go.
It's
I'm
over.
only getting started.
Here I come. Swallow blade. Here I come.
Here I go.
Mirage.
I'm only getting
Eat
started.
dirt.
Mega
With
Ray.
this.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Swallow blade.
Sighted.
You're mine.
Over.
Slash. You're finished. Here I come.
Sighted.
Mirage.
It's over.
Take this.
If it's in the sky, it's
No
mine.
escape. Rising wyvern. You're
Bam!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Iron chunk. A small chunk of iron harvested while mining. As material, it's useless, but it can be sold for a small price. Parallax stone. SP. Ah! There it is! We have enough SP for his skill. The easier, perfect evading, guarding. Yep. Get this one. And next, maybe the increased mid-air damage. It's going to take some time before we get the 800 SP for her to get this skill. That's going to take a while.
No choice.
Shit.
I never miss.
Oh,
You're mine.
Here's a healing arc.
Rising Wyvern.
First aid.
Mirage.
Go. I'm only getting started. There. Help.
Rising Wyvern. I'm not done.
There.
Mirage.
Got this.
You're mine. Here I come. Slash. Rising Wyvern. Blue escape.
Magna ray.
Mirage. You're finished.
oh fuck! I don't have much.
Only getting
It's
started.
over. Swallow blade. Take this.
Magna ray.
Nice.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Nice, 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 nice. Let's take a look at the SP5. Ooh, yeah, it's going to take a while. Ooh, arts. So every art has a count for for how many times I've used it. So Rising Wyvern is at 47, Swallow Blade at 65, and Mirage at 29. Per Magna Ray going to hit 100 soon. So I wonder what happens when those rank up. Do they more damage? Do they get a special effect? Or what is going to happen? Let's try the big boy, come on.
Right, here goes.
I'm only getting
Oh yeah, I have to watch out. This range for the swing is kinda
You
wild.
take this. Strike. You're finished.
You're mine.
Swallow blade.
Wait, watch out, watch out. Oh yeah.
And again. Magna ray.
You're mine. It's over.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Take this.
Magna ray.
It's over. Here I come.
Whoa!
Take this.
Core break!
Take it down.
So it makes sense, it does make sense to attack the glowy parts.
Our work is done here.
My gaming experience hasn't failed me.
Shion.
Glowy parts, always attack them. In any game. Always attack the glowy parts. Yeah, let's look around here, let's look around. CP looks good. If my CP are going to drop really low, I'm going to try to reach the campsite. Learn Demon Fang! Oh, nice, nice, nice!
Here I come.
So I remember from Tales of Vesperia that the more often you are using an art, the more likely it is that you randomly, it seemed like, are going to learn new arts.
You're mine. You're
So yeah, like new arts, to learn them, it was kind of required to use your existing arts a certain number of times.
You're finished. You're mine.
This could be useful.
Nice. Okay, so a new art for him, right? Demon Fang. Ground attack. AG1 sword strike. Fires a shockwave that runs along the ground. Okay. Let's put this one here. Demon Fang. Nice. Nice. First art we learned. The first new one. What's this? Hello? We've got some mean Zoogles locked up further in. We're keeping a close eye on them to make sure not a single one breaks loose. Okay, so I can't go this way yet. We already were up here, right? Yeah, we've been... No, wait, we haven't. What are we going to find up here? Treasures, no doubt.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! Slice!
It's over!
No escape!
Go!
Here I come!
In the ring!
Slice! Eat dirt!
Take
Rising
it
Wyvern!
again!
Shit.
Magna
Whoa!
Sighted!
Demon Fang!
You're mine!
Wait, can I hit flying enemies with Demon Fang?
Demon Fang! Take this!
Does it even work?
Rising
One
Wyvern!
more!
Crush!
Magna ring!
Mirage! You're finished!
Here
Whoa.
we go! It's over!
Here I come! Slice! We're in good form!
Orange gel. Nice. A hood! Spotted cat ears. Wild-looking furry cat ears made for those who want to proclaim their preference for cats when it comes to pets.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Well. Well. I wonder how many of those outfit items are going to be in the game. The more the merrier. No fall damage. That's nice.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Oh. Oh.
Here I come!
Uh-oh. Watch out, watch out. See, for moments like this, it's always good to have the camera showing what's going on behind you.
Here's a healing
No
arm!
escape!
First aid!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
In his sight.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
There! Go! You're mine!
Oh,
It's over!
oops. Not good, not good, not good.
Take this! Slice! You're finished!
Whoa! Ah! Nice! Perfect dodge.
You picked the wrong fight!
There!
Slice! You're mine! You're mine! Crush!
Sighted! You're
Take
mine!
this! Swallow blade!
Yeah.
Onward and upward.
Okay, so we have a day-night cycle. So far, it doesn't look like special enemies are prowling around at night. Another carp. Over there's the campfire. There's another big boy.
Let's dispose of
Level
the
9
trash.
golem.
Mega ray.
Here I come! Swallow blade! Slash!
I never miss.
Oh, wait.
Excited. I'm only getting started.
Here I come! Crunch! Take this!
There. One more. Mega ray.
You're mine! Swallow blade! You're finished!
Take it. I'm only getting
Take it.
started.
Yeah!
Weaken.
You're finished! This ends now!
Take
Take
it.
this!
Pounce it.
It's over!
Mega ray.
Take this! You're finished!
Take it. Go.
Here I
Mega
come!
ray.
It's over!
Bam, easy peasy.
Great!
Doggo's over there, bees over here. Okay, let's fight them.
Gotta break through!
Take it. Pounce it.
Oh.
Mega ray.
Take this!
Gotta watch out.
You're finished! Demon Pack! Try harder! It's time!
Bam.
You picked the wrong fight! Take this! It's over! Take this! Swallow blade! It's over!
Excited. This is it.
You're finished! Here I come! Swallow blade!
If it's in the
Rising
sky, it's
Wyvern!
mine.
Here I come! It's over! You're on!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Rising Wyvern!
Let's go.
Here I go.
You're mine!
You're mine.
It's over! Here I come!
Woo.
It's over!
I'm only getting started.
Looks like we won.
Nice. Lavender. An herb that raises attack when used. Smelling it heightens an eater's appetite, then a strength welling up in turn.
What's this thing?
Like a permanent attack boost, or...
Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come!
Take it. Go. It's over.
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Excited. It's over.
You're finished! You're ours! You're finished! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
It's less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Rising
If it's
Wyvern!
in the sky, it's mine. You're mine. Go find someone else to pick on.
This one's all mine! Take this! Take this! Here I come!
Yep.
I can feel my power growing!
So, okay, those have respawned. Do enemies respawn just like that as well? So yeah, let's I would say let's move on. I believe we have cleared the map good enough. So I think I have located every gathering node, every treasure that's in this area. I think we're good to move on to the next area. Ooh, up.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
That's the usual question in games.
Never done anything like
Where did she hide the food? She's wearing nothing but a dress.
But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
Okay then, cooking time.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
What?
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right.
What does she have about my clothes? I look
With
fancy.
a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
Wait, what is she talking about? My outfit is blue. What? Cooking. At camps and inns you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at collection points and general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effect. Depending on who in the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects and their duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your current goals and the party's overall status. 10 minutes porridge. A gentle dish made by simply boiling a wheat in water. Though sure to keep one full, there's hardly any flavor to speak of. A porridge. It's the only recipe we have so far. Favorite meal effect. Consume double ingredients for plus 90% to cooking. Okay. Defense up. Increases the party's defense by 5%. Okay. Gion, okay, she's the only one who can cook it, okay.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
We are alone with her. 19 minutes up, nice. Oh, plus 90% to cooking was the time it lasts, right?
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
Dude, you're going to ruin your stomach, man. Only eating spicy stuff. Oh, new title. Speedy Chef. Counter Edge. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press a immediate counter attack. Now she has one too. Okay. Nice. Toxicity. Fires poisonous water bubbles that can inflict poison status on enemies. Okay. Increased ailment bonus damage. Increases the amount of damage dealt to enemies with physical ailments. Increases attack and elemental attack strength when near death. Makes it easier to inflict physical ailments on enemies. Interesting, interesting.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Yep. Let's move on, shall we? Whew.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
This door has seen some
I've
shit.
seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we?
Okay.
Easy.
Open sesame. Mutual hunger.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
Sharing food. It's nice.